11 News reporter Lowell Melzer is live in Bel Air tonight. He's been looking into the background of the man accused of jumping the fence. Lowell.
Yeah, good evening. 23-year-old Dominic Adesanya of Bel Air was ordered held without bond in an initial court appearance earlier today. According to court records, this isn't the first run-in he's had at the White House. I spoke to his father just moments ago. He tells me his son is harmless and needs help. Who is 23-year-old Dominic Adesanya, and why, according to police, was he so anxious to get on the White House grounds? He's accused of climbing over the White House fence Wednesday night and becoming violent with 2 security dogs before being taken into custody.
I'm still in shock.
11 News spoke with his father Thursday, who did not want his face shown.
He's not a bad kid. He's not going there to, kill the president. He went there to ask the president to come to his house and look through his house for cameras. And he thinks the place is bug, and it's not. I mean, he thinks it's camera everywhere, So we understand that he just went there just for that.
His father says that his son's mental decline began after not making the football team at Stevenson University, where he was a student for a short time until December 2013, running on the track team as a freshman.
And ever since then, he just haven't been the same. And when he was at Stevenson, he thought the place was bug and cameras everywhere. So he dropped out of college. And ever since then, we've been having him here.
On his Instagram account, he posted a selfie of himself in the Stevenson gym, and in another picture is wearing a gas mask. There is also a picture of an I voted sticker with a quote where he hashtagged impeach Obama. According to court records, this isn't the first time Adesanya has been arrested at the White House. Documents say that he was charged with unlawful entry there in July and reportedly told an officer that a security barrier he jumped over, quote, was easy, and that the next fence to the south grounds of the White House would not be a problem as well, unquote. He went on to say a banking family that owned the Federal Reserve was targeting him and that he wanted cameras that were watching him removed from his home. He was ordered to get outpatient medical health screening, but 3 days later was arrested again for refusing to leave the Treasury building. Court records also show that he was ordered to wear a monitoring device after this. Warrants were issued for his arrest, though, when he failed to show up for a September court hearing.
He need help. He need professional medical help, not be locked up like a prisoner, and because he need help.
Now, Adesanya is facing felony charges for assaulting those dogs and making threats. A preliminary hearing and detention hearing have been scheduled for Monday. We're live in Bel Air tonight. I'm Lowell Melzer, WBAL TV 11 News.